Welcome back to Adobe Live, live from the Awwwards in Amsterdam. And my next guests are Sergio and Lorenzo from AQuest, a Verona-based agency, and we're going to be exploring with them their talents and their works. So, but before we do that, I have a question that I don't want to miss from Doug Cush in the chat, because that's a question that I empathize with a lot. Is, hey folks, has anyone got advice for regaining confidence in their creative ability? Spent 5 years in a job which doesn't utilize me, looking for a way to work on getting it back. Ta-da! We start with a hard one. But
this is yours, Sergio. you know how to answer this.
We start with a very hard one, but probably is what we talked during our speech.
Yeah.
A couple of hours ago. It's like start basic, start from scratch again, reshape everything, forget everything you did until now.
Yeah.
And as Lorenzo said, if you are a kid, one toy, start from there. Forget about everything you did until today.
So Doug, I really wish that you can regain your creative mojo, because this, I mean, it comes back. So trust me, don't give up. Be creative, it'll come back. So I just wanted to make sure that we answered that question. So let's get back to you, AQuest. And who are you and what do you do and what do you specialize in?
Okay, please.
So we are a digital creative agency based in Verona. We're about 80 people now. We're growing super fast. I've been personally there for a little more than a year. And we do amazing interactive stuff. We do, how can we say? I cannot call them websites. I mean, we do sites, but we do mostly interaction on web.
We do experiences.
Exactly.
Yes.
We do not, we cannot say we are doing website anymore.
Yeah.
We do website, but they are not considered real website as we thought.
Yes,
right?
right.
They are not website anymore.
Yeah. We even have a production unit inside of our company that's growing super fast. So everything that's done, like everything that we do, it's built inside the company. So even the music, we've got sound engineers, we've got an entire production team, and we use those skills. We got a 3D team. We use those skills to blend those things together and to create experiences.
Basically, everything starts always from the idea. If the client has the right idea, he comes to us saying, this is the product, this is the idea, this is the focus, the goal, and then we move on. So once again, in order to reach the right project, either for us, we do a lot of self-project, or for the client, it's always good to start from basic, starting from from the real idea and move on, and then you add subject. It can be a video, it can be music, 3D. It can be like Lorenzo using Arduino and integrating Arduino with some software. We code software. We start from scratch. So the idea is the real thing and the experience.
Yeah.
So when we do website, we pretend to have our audience making a very nice and good experience at the end.
We even opened a new R&D section inside the company a little bit more than a year ago. I'm working in the R&D, and we are a bunch of people. We are about like 7 or 8 people, creating and crafting newest technologies and experience together to create better interaction between people. I personally work a lot with hardware, and I love and enjoy hardware a lot. And we try to blend all these things together and make the teams work together.
That's awesome. I really like the fact that it almost becomes like an officina.
Yep.
How can
Creativa.
Officina creativa, a creative workshop.
Yeah.
Like where there's all of these different talents that work together to create experiences. So maybe the best segue would now be to look at something that you showed this during your talk.
Can I show you from here?
Yes, of course.
It is live. Okay.
We're live now.
Sure.
Yep.
This was a project we did for ourselves. during the soccer world game last year. As you all know, Italy was not part of the game, but that's about it.
We got our revenge with this.
We got our revenge. So we did a project about the calcetto, which is the
foosball.
The foosball. Okay, and so was very good for us. We didn't have a client to work with or to communicate with.
Just the frustration that Italy wasn't in the...
just that.
Just the frustration.
Just that. But anyway, so we had the chance to work from scratch based on our final idea. So we had no limitation. Well, the time, but no limitation at all in terms of creativity, in terms of embedding new technologies. So the result is something where we have... it's a website, but in this way...
Is this something everybody can see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, Tim, if you can put in the link in the chat, that would be awesome.
Yep. And so you choose the first team, and then you go over and you choose the second team. Works also with...
let's see. Oh, because it's randomizing the teams.
It's randomizing.
Now. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you choose where you want to play, left or right.
Exactly.
So we choose left.
And then you move on, etc. And at the end, it gives you some instruction on how to play the game. And the result is that it's a real video game. So you can play soccer, football. But the cool part is that there's a huge data science on the back. So we always look at data integration from all over the world, people playing this game. This is one. Second, there's artificial intelligence in the back. So anytime you play, during the World Cup, you are playing using, I don't know, Brazil, for example. Brazil win. The artificial intelligence is connected with the overall situation in the games and grows also here. So the intelligence, the kind of machine learning is grabbing data from the World Cup and put it here. So at the end, as you can see, is it a website? No, it's not a website anymore. As you can see, it's a video game with data science, with machine learning, artificial intelligence at the back. And also there's a huge impact with the 3D and WebGL. So this is one.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You can play just simply by left-clicking and right-clicking. You just turn the players and you move your mouse. It's super intuitive.
Yeah.
You're moving all roads.
Oh yeah, all
like
roads at the same time.
hands.
It has to be super easy for people to use. Plus, at our offices, we created an installation with a huge screen, with a joystick, and you can hop there and play a match on a big screen with a joystick, and it's really nice. People enjoy it. Super easy.
And Alan Lee is looking at us, looking at the stream from Canada. I'm a design student at Red Academy in Canada. I'm going to be playing this all day at school today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And share with
Alan,
your friends.
yes.
Share with your buddies. Thank you.
So we're going to have some insight of how Canada plays for the AI. So feed the AI.
Exactly, feed the AI.
We have another project that is more customer-based and customer-related, completely the opposite kind of things. The client here is Barovier in Etoso. It's a Venetian-based company, actually exactly in Murano, where Murano is famous for the glass. These people, they have the fifth oldest company in the entire planet Earth. So they were born in 1295, 700 years ago, which is a lot.
Do you know the first time I discovered Murano and the Murano glass was with James Bond Moonraker.
Really?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Cool.
Remember when they go to Venice and
absolutely.
have the little bottles and things? Yeah.
Amazing film. Amazing movie.
And these people, they came to us saying, we would like, we are not talking about glass, we are talking about piece of art. They sell thousand and thousand and thousand euro piece of art, right? And they wanted a way to.
Well, the music. There's music on the website.
Not here, not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's a background here.
Okay, so maybe we should turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, they wanted a way to to transpose.
Oh, maybe there's another tab open with music.
Oh, there's the foosball one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there it is.
Yeah. All right, guys. Sorry, we're fixing it. That's the
Yikes.
joy of being live.
Yeah, exactly.
We're being live. Anyway, as you can see, we had to show the magic of that kind of piece of art in a simple website. You know, nothing comparable to what these guys do compared to what we do. You know, it's very aesthetic compared to this magnificent chandelier. And but we did a very good job. We won probably more than 10 awards just with this project. And the result, using WebGL, using a lot of
FreeGS.
cool technologies, this is the result. And the client was super happy. So it's not a catalog anymore. It is a catalog. The salespeople, they can use it as a catalog,
As a sales tool.
as a sales tool. But at the end, you know, it looks in this way. So it's the client was very, very happy. And as you can
Were
see,
they expecting something like that?
No.
Or,
no, at the beginning they were absolutely not expecting, and to be honest, they knew us, and they were a little bit afraid because they said, "Oh, we don't know what these guys are coming with," and but they were very happy. Also, you know, to give you a small idea of our approach to creativity, they came to us saying we have a manifesto, which is, you know, the real thing about the company. And what we did was making a video of the manifesto, always using WebGL, always using this light spot that always remember what they do, light and glass. So result, many awards, client super happy. We learned a lot. We did something very cool.
and so how much of this comes from, you know, the Skunks Labs part of you know, like you guys like play around with things and create like play with new technologies and new things, and then this goes up to the creative teams and say, hey, look, we could do this and that. I mean, how does that work?
So, if I can answer,
Of course.
the teams, all the teams inside the company work together, and that's a thing we strongly believe in. And so, like the R&D lab finds out something exciting, and they go to the front-end developers, and they say, oh my God, we found out this thing. Look, it's 60 frames per second. It's amazing. We could do this, this, and that. We could put 3D inside. We could put MIDI and make it interact. And we discuss about it. We hang out. We drink coffees all together, and things happen. And ideas start to storm in our minds, and vice versa. Sometimes the R&D lab isn't maybe the first one to find out about something because we got so many creative people inside of our company and so many tech enthusiasts and tech curious people.
Maybe discover something while they're at home.
We
or
just like to
something.
talk all together, and this is the result of a working company that creates this these kind of interactions, these kinds of products.
So
Let's
Brahim is asking, do you guys have an online portfolio? Like, do you have a website?
Oh, yeah. AQuest.
AQuest.it.
Yep.
AQuest.it. So AQUEST.it.
Yeah, even our
there we go.
Our website
Maybe-
is
maybe Tim
super
can-
interactive.
Yeah, maybe Tim. Maybe you can show it.
Oh yeah.
But there's one thing.
Okay, yes, of
back
course.
to your
Yes.
no, it's fine. Back to your question. I can show you one of these example. They are very cool.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's him. And but everything starts from these kind of things, right? So most of the time we do this thing for us, in order to learn, in order, our R&D department, they do this, and then we approach the company. So we can say to the company, look at what we do, look at what we can do. In this case, it's an helmet, motorcycle helmet, but it can be, we did this at first, and then we moved to this one, which is a shoe. It's a running shoe. And so the concept is very similar. There's a 3D interaction. In that way, you have the real helmet that is connected to the 3D model through a Wi-Fi connection. In this case, there's a leap motion with a 3D infrared camera, and moving your hands, you move the models over there.
We strongly believe that we like to deliver magic, and so with the helmet project, we crammed a ton of technology inside the helmet. A helmet that you can actually wear and not use, but you can actually wear and experience like a great interaction without seeing any technology. We like to put these this kind of variable inside of our projects, inside of our R&D installation projects. And I think they're really cool. There's like a bunch of sensors inside the helmet. If you touch the helmet, the textures change. If you double tap the helmet, it will open inside of the Unity project that's running on the computer. And we like to make things super quick, super lean, actually. We like to do them modular. That's about it. And the other one is just like a super quick demo of the shoe with a 3D hand rebuilt inside that causes collisions inside of the Unity project. And it was real fun in 2 hours.
Yeah, I suppose you're also already thinking about augmented reality and things like that.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But as we were saying during our speech, we never put technology in front. Okay, so always good to have the idea. I can give you, tons of example, but anytime you start a project, you have to focus on your idea. So augmented reality is super cool. Artificial intelligence in a different way is super cool. But if you don't have the right idea, it's just it's useless.
Totally.
I said during the speech, I said useless innovation, but that doesn't really mean that innovation is useless. Right? And same thing for the technology. If in any of our smartphone, it's the idea behind, right? It's not just a piece of hardware. It's the way you use it.
That's something super important to keep in mind.
We used artificial intelligence for this project we are looking at in my screen now. That was a 2017 project we did for Bulgaria. They had to, every year Bulgaria has an art show. It was in Singapore, Tokyo, Moscow, and in this case they came to us saying we need a website for the art show, and we came back to them saying, why not doing some augmented reality using your serpente, your snake, which is the icon of Bulgaria, and that's what we did. So we did a website to entertain, to fill the form and grab some data, but in the show, in the art show, similar to the place where we are, we presented some augmented reality. So the people coming to the show,
because it made sense.
Absolutely. Yeah. So they had the chance to use an iPad, and they were looking around, and the real serpentine that they created was flowing all above all of them.
Yeah. So it's technology serving a purpose.
Yes.
Not grabbing out the latest tech and badly wants to use. Yeah, exactly. Want to use it. We totally. I mean, I don't want to say false things. We totally experiment with new technology, new trends. We grab that thing and already experiment, but that's not part of the creative process at the beginning. If I can be more specific.
Even something coming from what he said, even the very small, tiny things like chatbots. Okay, everybody's talking about chatbots. I want a chatbot, but most of the people, most of the clients, they they think about a chatbot just a place where you can
avoid
everything and ask a very simple question.
Yeah.
But that is not. You can do amazing things through a chatbot.
Yes, also
you
experiences.
Absolutely. Also conversion. You can buy, you can use the chatbot as an e-commerce platform. But you have to do that in a very creative and smart way in order to work. And so anytime we use any kind of technology, and as a 80 people creative digital company, we have to be up every single day. We cannot forget about one technology or the other. We have to learn and learn, and sometimes also teach. But before, think about the idea. Otherwise, doesn't work.
And I think, so we can wrap up with that. I think one very important point that you made at the very beginning of our conversation is that the football thing was a side project. And I think, I just want to wrap up with the importance of side projects. And not only to work for customers or for money, but also to work for experimentation and to work for fun. Like from 0 to 10, how much fun did you have doing the football thing?
11/12 maybe.
I would say 9. But no, but correct. The side project is always important, even out of work.
Yes.
Side projects makes you think, makes you learn, makes you back to the guy. The first question.
The first question.
Side project. Do something funny. Do something else than work.
Yeah, and like Tim correctly said, they're called passion projects, and that's for a reason, because that's where you can really explore your passion and express your passion. So basically we're almost there where we started with the question from Doug, was it? About how do I become creative again?
Starting from scratch.
Starting from scratch.
Also, faking it is not that bad. I mean, if you're an independent and you're really good at what you're doing, or you really believe in what you're doing, fake it. I mean, I do my own personal projects just because I've got a weird idea and I just want to see it working. Probably I'll never see it working, but at least I keep that spark alive and learn on the process, and that's the best thing out of it.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for accepting this very short notice invitation to Adobe Live. I hope you guys had fun, and there was these two presenters are awesome. They are doing it right. Show cool stuff while saying inspirational things. Yes, that's what happens on Adobe Live, Alan.
Thanks, Alan.
Alan.
So.
And we have a portfolio on Behance, of course.
A portfolio on Behance, of course.
We have to say that.
Yes. maybe Tim can. Hello, Lorenzo. I was the same university course in Rovereto. Cool to see you at the awards. Sabrina Morellato. You remember?
I do.
Yeah,
I totally do.
Ciao, Sabrina.
Hello.
The link, I'm going to put the link also in the description here, but maybe Tim can put the link to the Behance portfolio of AQuest, otherwise just go to Behance and search for AQuest.
And type
so
AQuest.
Easy. So stick around, because we're going to have one last guest for today, and that's Amy West. Amy West, who's going to be together with our Stephanie. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And stay tuned. We're back in 5 minutes.
Thank you so much.